So the Black Lives Matter people want to block highways. In all seriousness, coming from somebody that's in solidarity with their core message, this is just stupid. Okay? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Not because it upsets people. Fuck you, I don't care what you think. What this does is provide the cops with an excuse for excessive force. Okay? And they'll absolutely use it. You start seeing riot cops walking around, you can thank Black Lives Matter for it. Tactics like this are not going to eliminate police violence. They're going to give them an excuse to be more violent. You freaking kids, you don't understand the logic of power. And we don't need to walk down that path that you think we want to walk down here. That's not the right path to walk down. The left has completely lost the plot, okay? Strike action is supposed to be about finding ways to put leverage on the system. It's a way to meet power with power. What leverage do you have when you try and block a highway? See, let's say you run a factory and you go on strike. Sure, the cops can round you up and put you in jail, but then who runs the factory? Oops. Now, if you block a highway and the cops round you up and put you in jail, you just get rounded up and put in jail. Nothing stopped because you have no leverage. You're an unemployed teenager or a 20-something student. So what's the thinking here? This kind of power versus power dynamics. Smart tactical thinking has been co-opted by religious nonsense and converted into a means to enforce the moral majority. I chose my words carefully there. Let's say it again. This smart tactical maneuvering has been co-opted by religious nonsense and converted into a means to enforce the moral majority. The idea is that power is supposed to understand that it's morally wrong and adjust. I believe that this logic was brought to you by the same people that gave us The Lion King. But I mean, what do you expect? This is a generation of people that grew up thinking that you can talk to lions. It's a message that's as airheaded as the people articulating it. Going on strike is about stopping production, not about, drawing attention or raising awareness and building, some kind of moral superiority or something. Okay, if they want to stop production, the way to do that is to send moles into the police force and organize police strikes. If the police stopped, well, then we'd have some problems, right? And so there's some serious leverage there. Now, I know that we're going to have a slew of liberal apologists come out, right? They're standing up for the system. They don't want to do anything that might, give people leverage. You just need to ignore them. Okay? If you can organize police strikes, you can get somewhere with this. No, it can be about pay to start, so long as the goal is eventually to get cops to reject their training in racial profiling. They have to question their authority. So the only way this stops is if the police question their authority, is if they stop just following orders. And so we need to collectively find ways to get cops to reject their command structure. That's the tactic that will be successful. And I talked about this the other day. Right? It's not just a couple of bad apples. It's a system, and the only way to break the system is to get, some strike action. And unfortunately, the only people with leverage in this system are the cops themselves. It's hard. Nobody ever said it would be easy. But I am saying that this is stupid. And if you're smart, you won't get involved with it.